Yo! Hello everyone. Welcome back. Ready, we're gonna do an intro this time, so stop that. Hello everyone and welcome back to the first episode of Aperture Hour.
First episode.
Yeah.
We kind of did a half episode before talking about Pet Cemetery.
Yeah. But this is our real first episode.
Because it should be around an hour, maybe more.
Yeah, an hour and a half, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, see, it worked. Somebody's here.
Yay, welcome to the stream. We are going to be talking about, as the name suggests, our top 15 movies and 5 shows.
But
So
top 20 sounded better, and it's combined.
It does sound better.
Oh, you left. Anyway, we're gonna pretend like people are here. Should we do that cool like celebrity thing that they do during interviews? I always like, except for yeah. So the most recent you have to be the host, so you don't do that. Be the host of a
okay.
sort of talk show. Oh wait, no, just introduce me.
Today on the show of Aperture Hour, we have Owen Quarian.
Thank you.
He's been in a lot of famous things like...
Thank you. Pleasure to be here. How are you doing?
Assassin's Ascension.
Yes, it is me from the Assassin's Ascension.
The Assassin's Ascension.
And the father in Book
for Christmas. That was your probably best role.
Yeah, I mean, those were some of the best characters I've ever played.
Best of times, yeah.
Yeah, I think they have some like really deep characters to them.
Yeah.
Funny enough, the father.
The dialogue
role,
in those movies is
top
incredibly
tier
written.
stuff. I mean, the people who wrote Aperture Hour, people who wrote Assassin's Ascension are just
They're geniuses.
gods. I mean, I don't know what else to say. And then with Book for Christmas, I mean,
How did
that
you
was
land that role?
for a Book for Christmas.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. The whole thing I actually
Did you
improv.
know the directors?
No, I actually didn't. I've never met them before, but they were really nice.
They weren't
super
there
fun
on
to
set?
work with. Not before, because I met them before we started filming. So I knew them once we started filming, but not before we started filming.
I get what you're saying.
That's how meeting people works.
You had said you never met them.
Yeah, before I started filming.
Agree to disagree.
Okay. Anyway, so yeah, I mean, I improv that whole thing. It was super cool. I don't know why I'm doing this bit, but you know what?
Yeah, we're gonna stick with it.
Let's start the video. Okay, so
Oh my god.
let us know in the comments the one person who's here. Do you want to hear top 5 or TV shows or movies first? Let us know.
Let us know.
We're gonna keep doing little improv things
I'm gonna-
throughout this because it's dumb and funny. David, you look tiny. Still look tiny. Yeah, I'll do this. TV. Okay.
Sweet.
Yes. I don't. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can come up with an order. Okay, I have like a.
Well, you have an order?
I don't have an order. I just have a way of organizing them into categories, almost. So do that.
Okay.
Do you have a favorite TV show?
I don't think I do.
Okay. So I'm gonna start off with probably my least favorite of my favorite TV shows.
All these shows are like super different,
and it's
so you
just
can't
new,
compare.
yeah, it's a new show I started watching. I'll go first, I guess. Comedy. You ready?
Okay.
Malcolm in the Middle. I don't know why. It's actually really good. You just hear me out.
I'm waiting.
I watched it because Bryan Cranston was in it, and I was like, you know, I'll try it. I was sick.
The guy from Breaking Bad.
The guy from Breaking Bad. And I watched it, and it was hilarious. It was very funny. It's like very sitcom-y family, but it's like different. It's not stale humor. It's not overused stuff. For the time at least, you know.
Never watched that as a kid.
Me neither. It came out in the 2000s, like 2000. So it's like they're all 90s kids, basically. So it's interesting to watch because it's not our generation at all. But it's a interesting show. They do a lot of like. It's very each episode feels different. It's not like certain shows where it's like same set, roughly similar stories, same every time. You know, like just very repetitive. They a lot of different stuff.
One of my favorite shows is same set and very repetitive stories.
Well, I mean, I feel like some shows are okay like that. I think one of mine might be like that, but it's this show's different from
One of
that.
mine is very like that.
The show's very different from that, and I like that. And I just think that
Fresh.
I watch it because, I watched it originally because of Bryan Cranston, and he's hilarious in it. He's just some idiot. He's like the dumb dad who's like
trying to be hip.
No, yes, and sometimes he's just goofball. Like that's like his whole thing. And he's like a man child. That's the best way to describe it. Have you ever heard someone like that?
I guess I have.
An adult that acts, like that.
Like a child.
Yeah, but not in like you're acting like a baby. Like you're acting like a kid because you're just goofy and fun. Anyway, that was like the one out of because the last spot I just was like, there's not really one that I'm like, I could have put Agents of Shield there. I could have put Daredevil. Agents of Shield or Daredevil would be my 2 honorable mentions. Or Loki.
Dang.
Yeah. So
There's so many shows. I don't know why we narrowed it down to 5.
Or Kenobi. I thought of all those now.
We have so many shows that I'm just thinking of now. Like I totally forgot about Big Bang Theory.
Yeah.
When you mentioned sitcom, I was like, "Oh, Big Bang Theory," and that's not on my list, and it probably should be.
Yeah, it's fine for the video's sake. It's fine. But yeah, so that would be my top. That would be my bottom of the 5, I think.
All right.
Just different, and it's something I've been watching recently, so it's stuck with me more.
Let's see, bottom.
Oh yeah, one last thing about it. I do think it's good that to me at least, the show didn't really decline in quality over the seasons, which some shows could definitely do that.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Like at least not that big a drop.
I am an idiot.
What? Okay, you can fix it now. Also, hello, fax machine.
Oh, fax machine.
Welcome to
the
Aperture Hour.
stream.
How do we sound? How do we look? Might be fine. Yep.
All right.
So
I just moved something.
we're working through our top 5 TV shows, by the way, for context.
I totally forgot about like my favorite show. Don't know how that slipped my mind.
Like your favorite show?
Yeah.
And what would that be?
I thought we were starting with the bottom.
Okay.
That's what you did.
Yeah. Yes. Just
Okay.
say something. We're losing viewers.
I'd say Avatar, The Last Airbender, is probably out of these my lowest, other than honorable mentions. Avatar is kind of similar to the show that you're talking about, where it's like kind of a kid's inner child side, which I didn't watch as a kid like you did. I watched it a little while after because it kind of gained popularity again. Remember that? It was like a big spike of popularity.
I feel like the thing with older with shows is I feel like we're not in an era now where comedy sitcom shows aren't good. I feel like they're not as good.
Yeah.
I feel like there was 2 eras. There's like the older like 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s era. Yeah. And then there's like the Parks and Rec, Office, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, that era.
Yeah.
And right now I feel like we're in a more drama area. There's like a lot of Breaking Bad, drama. Succession, and adult comedy I feel like there's a lot of too, but I don't know. Yeah. Could just be what I'm exposed
adult
to
animation.
At the moment. Yeah. But I feel like there is like a ton of Adult Swim stuff.
Yeah.
Almost like an overproduction of them, to be honest. There's the good ones and then there's the ones that are just like...
I know what you mean about drama, like it's full of drama. Part of it could be our age.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Again,
like, it could be part of my exposure.
Yeah.
But I feel like the sitcom thing is certainly accurate.
Yeah.
I feel like there just aren't as many.
But obviously we're not exposed to as many younger shows anymore. But we've heard more of dramas.
Yeah.
now. So
I don't know. Could be just
tough question.
Anyway,
question.
What were you saying?
Avatar. So that's like...
You're out of frame. Anyway, you were.
I'm out of focus frame?
You were out of... Hey guys, welcome back to the video.
We don't exist in the same room. We're actually the same person. You know those things where it cuts? Like, we're making sure not to cross, because if we did,
like,
then
watch,
it'd be really
if
hard
we do it right now. You ready? Stick your finger out. You ready?
I think that was a little over dramatic. That's what I was trying to do. Help me, please. Please help me. Okay. Avatar: The Last Airbender is like a very fresh show, like what you were saying. It's a comedy, right? The story.
Get into.
I should probably be in frame. The story is really good.
Mm-hmm.
I will say that. It's really never been done, I'd say.
Yeah.
And the art style and the score and especially the art style. Whoa. Like, there's one creature, I think it's a big turtle. And it kind of it's kind of like the source of all the power. And it's like really well drawn. Yeah.
That's cool.
So, yeah.
Hopefully my dog shuts up. On to the next one, unless you have more to say.
Yeah, the humor is just very fresh and fun. Very lighthearted.
More about the sitcom thing. My favorite, like, newer era sitcom is Parks and Rec. So, I know there are probably a lot of Office fans out there. I've watched it. I think I've watched it twice.
I
like it. It's a good show.
The Office.
I think it's a good show.
I'm sure it's good later on, but at the beginning,
I just skipped the first season on my rewatch.
Gotcha.
Because it's like he is a jerk.
I guess one could say the same thing about my next.
I mean, a lot of shows, especially like I can't emphasize, especially comedy shows, need a chance to find themselves, and with comedy shows, their sense of humor and their audience. And once that happens, that's when it gets good. And that's usually around the second season. So like The Office season 1, Michael's a jerk. But then season 2 and on, he starts to, like, he goes from being a jerk season 1, where he's like, he seems to know that he's being a jerk, to season 2 when it's more like clueless things. When he's saying something like rude or offensive, it's like he doesn't realize it's wrong. And
which that's definitely easier to watch.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
I just hate this guy.
It's more just like, oh my god, he just does not understand.
Yeah,
like it's like clueless, all that. But Parks and Rec for me, I like it better. First season, I will say, is less strong. It's not like I don't like it or there's a character I don't like. It's just not as strong as the later seasons. And I think again that's true for most shows.
Kicking
I know.
The table.
I think it's a hilarious show. My favorite character is the guy.
Yes. Now I know what
I know the actor's name. It's Aziz Ansari, but I can't remember his character's name. He's so funny. Like, oh my god, I can't remember his name, but he's hilarious. I love that guy.
I did watch that show. Not the whole thing. Mm-hmm. But I started season 1.
Yeah, season 1's okay.
I think I was watching with my parents, so we kind of forgot about it and got lost.
Yeah, but season 1's okay. Season 2 is when season 2 is what got me to want to watch it. Because after season 1, I was like, I mean, it's okay. It's not something, I really want to watch. And then season 2, and then it has, like, the good relationship storylines and all the other continuous storylines within the comedy. And it's also not just, like, a one-place thing. Like, The Office is, it takes place pretty much solely at the office. Parks and Rec is, like, it's in their office space sometimes, but it's like throughout the building, and also it's Parks and Rec, so it's about like the town.
Yeah.
So it's like a lot of it is just throughout the town at people's houses. So I think that's interesting too. And there's just a ton of different characters, and
even like the members of the Parks and Rec organization, they go to
exactly
show their personal life.
Yeah. I also say I love Chris Pratt in it. He's amazing. Absolutely hilarious. And then him and Aziz Ansari just
together.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
While we're on the subject of sitcoms.
Yeah, you might as well.
This is...
Can I guess yours?
My favorite show.
Your favorite?
My favorite show.
Okay, this is Big Bang Theory.
No.
Or Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
No.
But it's a sitcom.
You forgot about it, too.
Okay, have I seen it?
I
I really want to guess
if I
this
forced
now.
you to watch the first episode or not. I
Oh my
forget.
god.
But if so,
Oh,
it's just the
Ted
first
Lasso.
episode. No.
What? Okay, wait, don't tell me now. This is like getting rid of... Is that on... No, don't tell me. Oh my gosh, what could this
It
be?
should be. But the list is too long. Or it's too short.
I could have sworn it would have been... It is sitcom. Is this the one that's in a room? Like just one set? Not Friends. I don't think you've seen Friends.
It's kind of just one set, but it's like a really big set. You know? Like it's only in one area, but the area is very wide.
And it's a newer show. Is it like 2000s on or pre-2000s?
2000's on, for sure.
Right. And it's not Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
That one's a great show. I should have put that on my list. But it's only 5 shows.
And it's not Series 4... Okay, just tell me.
Community.
I
I forgot to add that to my list.
I can't believe I forgot about that.
I also forgot about it. I don't know how I didn't think of it.
Did you know the guy who's in Community is in an episode of Rick and Morty?
Troy McHale?
Yeah, he's in an episode of Rick and Morty.
Really? When?
He plays the guy with the bucket helmet.
The bucket helmet.
Yeah, when they get... Yeah, I'll show
Can you look
later.
this up? Right now.
Yeah, you talk. I'll look it up because somebody's here.
Um,
Hello. Comment. We're talking about our favorite...
here.
Oh, they left.
So what got me thinking of this, really, is I guess I should have given Office more of a chance because when we're on the topic of not liking Michael Scott, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Because Dan Harmon made the show.
Got you.
There's other characters throughout Rick and Morty later, but yeah.
It's kind of in a different way where it's kind of like a smooth way, but
Smooth.
Joey McHale,
Mm-hmm.
who's the lead in the show, is also kind of a jerk at the beginning of the show.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's very selfish and self-absorbed, but it's... There was a cat. But it's in kind of like a charming way, you know? And I feel like it improves in the first episode, so... Oh, wait. Very patient.
I'm back.
Trains, and
Snaps.
Well, I was just talking about, like, how, what's his name? What's his name in the show? How did I forget that? They say it so much.
Say what? Say what so much?
Jeff. Okay, Jeff.
Why'd you turn the music on?
'Cause it was nice. And I was waiting, so. Oh.
They're frozen.
Why?
Because I like hard gummy bears better. It's actually really good.
Or a psychopath.
It's better, right?
No.
It's
That's
way,
horrible texture.
like, more closer to Haribo. Haribos are hard.
That's hard.
I thought it was stuck on it.
This is weird. Okay. But I think he gets better, like, in the second episode of the
May
show.
I top you off?
What is this?
Lemonade.
Sparkling lemonade.
Barely.
good.
Try it.
No, I'm good. I'm good! No means no.
Try it. You're a disgraceful human being.
Okay.
That's why nobody lives.
But, yeah, like I said, he gets better in, like, the first episode.
Oh, that was the first episode.
Mm-hmm.
A second ago was the second episode. This is changing.
By the end of the first episode.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I mean. You know. So.
I don't see how you have character development that quickly. Sounds like a bad show.
It's not character development, but you get to see. It's not like he changes his character. You just get to see kind of his motives, you know, more by the end.
Mm-hmm.
So it's easier to watch. And obviously by the end, he's a better person.
Speaking of bad people, my next show, if you're
Yeah.
ready, Rick and Morty. So here's the thing.
Which one's a bad person?
Rick is an awful person.
Yeah.
Absolutely awful.
That's what I was thinking you were going to say.
Because, but you think about,
just like these gummy bears.
but you don't dislike him.
No, you don't.
I don't know why. Probably because he's funny, but also it's like, I don't know. It's just, it's so good.
What?
It's like, you don't like him. You start off the first episode like drunk and like gonna bomb the world. And then says not to do that. But then like I don't know how to describe it, but it shows amazing.
Yeah. The pilot being so different from the rest of the show is so funny.
Mm-hmm. It's so different.
You rewatch the pilot and you're like, what?
Yeah, because he sounds different. They look different.
Yeah.
Just completely different
Like,
thing.
almost like the art style is different almost.
I think with Adult Swim, they air the pilot, and then if that works, they make the show.
Yeah.
Which is why it looks so different.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Anyway, Rick and Morty's great. I think humor is amazing. And you have to be like super smart to understand it too.
You sound like a toxic Rick and Morty fan.
I
right
hate
now.
people that say that.
You gotta be on my level of intelligence and genius to just comprehend the words and plot of that show.
Imagine like you have to be smart enough to understand Mr. Poopy Butthole.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like it's so advanced in humor and intelligence. Yeah. Like literally, there is a character named Mr. Poopy Butthole,
And I'm like, how can you even say that? Like, I love the way they do it though, because it is a sciencey show. Yeah. You do not have to like.
It's a sciencey, ridiculous show.
Ridiculous.
I hate you.
I'm like, even the alien names, they don't make them like anything weird. They're like Slorpy Slorps or something like that. It's like
they just come up with it.
Yeah.
They're like the Dr. Seuss. Of
exactly.
Media.
And it's like the Plumbus.
Yeah.
And they just make up like random gibberish, and I love it. Pickle Rick. Other kinds of Rick.
Pickle Rick is words. That's not
Fascist
right.
Shrimp Rick.
I love Fascist Shrimp Rick.
What about Fascist Teddy Bear Rick?
Is that a thing?
Mm-hmm. What about Fascist Rick?
I don't remember Fascist Teddy Bear Rick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I know I love Fascist Shrimp Rick.
Yeah.
Not just Fascist
That's
Rick,
a funny
though.
episode. Yeah, the person left. Can't imagine why.
Yeah.
Talking about how most people love fascism. Anyway, great show. I love the like multiversal stuff. I think they have cool villains. I think it's funny. A lot of people say they don't love the show as much now, but I think it's fine. I think it's good. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's amazing.
I mean, I haven't been watching it as long, so maybe you just got bored or something. But
yeah,
I think the Evil Morty stuff was cool. I'm excited to see the new Rick, the evil Rick. I'm not saying there aren't bad episodes. Like the incest baby wasn't my favorite thing. I thought we could have done without that.
We didn't need an incest baby.
And they brought it up again, so
yeah. You would think they would like allow us to forget it.
yeah. They said at the end of an episode, Space Beth was like, "I'll let you know if I see my grandkid." I'm like, oh my gosh. We didn't
But
do it.
wouldn't it? Oh yeah, it would be your grandkid.
Yeah.
Huh.
So that's
More
my
than that?
thought.
All right. What is my next show?
Yeah.
I'll talk about the show that I was talking about that is in the exact same spot, has the same plot. And I'm a poet. And I didn't even know. You should gulp and swallow right near the mic. Okay, we didn't need that.
Pull up your phone.
All right, there we go. All right, I gotta hear.
Do you like gulping and swallowing? Oh my god. Try out our glasses. Some lemonade. YouTube just crashed on me. And you can take a big gulp yourself. If you just swish it around, take a big swig. Ah, delicious.
Where's the thumbnail?
Check out lemonade.
There's no thumbnail.
Check out lemonade. Lemonade in glass. Check it out today.
There's no thumbnail.
There's no thumbnail.
Why?
What do you mean? Lemonade in a glass. Comes to New Year's tomorrow. Take a swig.
It means there's no thumbnail.
Yeah, we're gonna fix that.
I need to find this.
Yeah. Was that it?
I didn't hear the gulp. Yeah, we didn't need that. Oh God!
Well, somebody's
horrible.
here. Welcome.
Oh my God!
Try lemonade in a glass.
You should be glad you weren't here a second ago.
Make sure to drop a like.
Oh right, like I was saying, the show that happens.
We're talking about our favorite TV shows. If you haven't been here already.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about right now.
Also, comment.
Later,
Like
we're going to
next
be talking about our movies. Now we're talking about our shows.
Mm-hmm.
So we were talking about shows that kind of happen in the same spot and have very same plot.
Also, sorry. I have to do one last thing about my show.
Oh my God.
That's,
What?
I mean, the soundtrack to this show
Is irrelevant. That's
is amazing. Have you ever
We have so
heard-
much to talk about.
Amazing. Or Get Swifty. But I actually love this song. I'm just going to play it softly in the background.
This is Evil Morty.
Yeah. I can't do the Kubrick stare. I have too much hair.
Yeah. Okay.
No, play it.
I'm trying to turn it up. It won't turn up. That's because I was
You ready?
pressing
Shh.
power button.
You have to look up like.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway.
All right, like I was saying, we're talking about shows that could get stale if they're in the same location, have the very same plot.
Yeah, I'm not saying all of them do, but some.
Yeah, but usually
Like The Office.
that gets pretty boring.
Office was on my mind. After Michael Scott left, they should have canceled the show.
Yeah.
It was awful after that.
But the one I have in mind is a masterpiece.
And this is a sitcom.
No.
But it's in the same show, same place?
Yeah.
How?
Same building. Same plot every
Series
time.
of unfortunate events.
No. They go everywhere.
But it is the same plot. You have to
for
admit
those
that.
like 3 episodes.
It's like 4 or 5.
No, it's 3.
He goes to their house, he tricks them, try to get back. After the end of the episode, they do.
Yeah.
But it's more the book's fault. I'm guessing.
We need to finish that, by the way.
Yeah.
All right. Can I finish?
I don't know. Can you? I saw that come from a mile
That
away.
must hurt.
No, I actually didn't. I just.
Really?
I literally just nicked
The
that.
show is
I should have seen that coming.
Obviously. Why is it so red? Okay, there we go. We're good now.
We're not muted, are we? Oh, thank God. That would have sucked. Yeah, I was gonna say you did that. I'm just gonna play my movie soundtrack. Literally, this sums up the first episode. It really is such a good show. If you're at an age when you can watch it, watch it. If you aren't, do not watch it.
Yeah. No. Do we have songs without words?
Yeah, I'm getting it. What do you mean you don't want that in the background? Where's my movie playlist?
Hurry up.
Hurry up, hurry up.
Give me your score.
This is not a dance.
Alright, I will talk about Phineas and Ferb for a minute. Okay? So, obviously the plot's the same. They wake up, wonder what they're gonna do today.
I wonder what we're gonna do.
They figure it out.
And
And it's a crazy thing, obviously. And they build a backyard, and Candace, their sister, is like, me, 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 me. And then it disappears before she could tell on them. And then there's a side plot where their pet platypus fights an evil scientist who makes an inator. Usually ends in an inator. Sometimes they change it. And obviously...
Do you like this show because of the nostalgia, right?
There's a self-destruct button. Yes.
Okay. I'm like...
I mean, it's also a great show.
But
Don't get me
not
wrong.
Top 5 best show.
No, probably.
Ever.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
I don't think you could find it on any top 5 best show list.
Because they make it different enough.
I don't think you could find that on a top show list. Alright,
Ready? Let's look at top shows right now.
No, we're not going to do that now. We don't have time for that.
Why is there a love formula?
We have an hour, David. David! We don't have time.
There's a love formula. I want to know.
He needs it. He's lonely. So,
Oh.
can I just tell everyone...
It's 128 square root E 980. Do you know why?
3,000.
Oh wait, it's gonna restart the video.
Why though? 2,000?
No.
Can you do the rich person laugh?
If you split it in the middle, it's apparently supposed
Could
to.
you do a rich person laugh? Oh, you're so funny. Oh my god. So funny. Oh my god. Okay.
That's the funniest thing
Oh
I
my
heard
god.
since my dad's
Oh my
funeral.
god. What?
We're gonna skip by that. Oh yeah. Where's the music that I was promised?
I was playing it. I think what we need to do is talk more to each other. Because nobody's here.
Yeah, we are.
I'm like, you played all of them.
I know. Kinda like it.
No.
Echo! I don't think that works.
Talk about Phineas and Ferb. I thought that said 9 and I got excited.
Alright, so how much Phineas and Ferb have you watched? What was that?
I got excited.
What?
I said I thought we had 9 viewers and I got excited, and so I tried you could see that on camera.
Wait, any subscribers, any viewers? We do not now. Okay, that was interesting. So, how many episodes of Phineas and Ferb have you seen?
2.
2. That's an unacceptable.
No.
Unacceptable now.
Not top 5 worthy.
You need to see a lot more of Phineas and Ferb.
You need to watch it show.
No, that is the worst show to ever exist.
No. Anyway, keep talking about your show. Somebody's here, so.
I don't know what to say.
Okay, I'll move on.
It's just a masterpiece. Move on to your
my
next show. We are currently talking about our top 5 shows. If you are new, why are you playing this?
Not. My next show is Better Call Saul.
Yeah.
Did you know that you have rights? Constitution says you do. And so do I.
This is my own private domicile.
I'm Skylar White, yo.
That is a line from Breaking Bad.
I'm Skylar White, yo.
Yo?
I would like you to stop selling weed to my husband, yo. Anyway, Better Call Saul, my second favorite TV show, I think. Oh, no, that not cut that. Anyway, Better Call Saul. Amazing show. I haven't even finished. I'm on season 1, and I can already say it's top 5 shows.
Wow.
It's so good.
I need to finish Breaking Bad so I can watch Better Call Saul.
I mean, I don't know. There's a chance I could like it better than Breaking Bad by the end of it.
Really?
Like, it's really good. It's so different, too.
You know, let's backtrack. You did say Better Call Saul was your second.
Oh, yeah.
I know you canceled that.
But then I thought about Rick and Morty, so I'm not sure.
In your thought, what would be the first? Breaking Bad?
Yeah. Breaking Bad is my first.
Just need to clarify.
Yeah.
Glad we're on the same page.
But, like, it's really good, and it's difficult because it's a very different show, because it's about him being a lawyer, right? And it takes place years before Breaking Bad.
I mean, there's a lot of lawyer shows.
Yes, and that's what I was thinking, because I was watching She-Hulk at the same time, and I was like, I should start watching Daredevil again. I could just...
get all
but
of
it's
them.
so different, because I don't know how to just... Law and Order, Special Victims Unit. Bum bum. I'm gonna do something with that. We have so much content to work with, just no one's here to see it. Besides the 2 of you, comment.
Leave a comment so that we can talk to you and
it's right there. Or
let us know your favorite shows.
I don't know. Anyway, really good. I think like it's interesting because he's a different person. Like he's not Saul.
Really?
Yeah, at the beginning he's like
explain.
Like he is not this. 1 second. Suits. I heard that's a good show.
What is Suits?
Yeah, look it up. I heard it's supposed to be good. And the other show I want to see is Succession and The Wire.
Those are both some
BoJack
intense
Horseman.
dramas. Yeah, I want to see that.
Do you know who's in it? Aaron Paul.
Really?
Yeah. He
Suits. Okay, 9 seasons.
Oh my gosh, what's the rating?
90% Rotten Tomatoes.
It's pretty good.
Jeez. Okay, so big-time Manhattan corporate lawyer Harvey Specter and his team, which includes Donna Paulson, Louise Litt, and Alex Williams, are launched into a play for power when a new partner joins the firm. With his 2 best associates gone and Jessica back in town, Specter and the team try to adjust to a new normal without them.
Interesting. Anyway, so Better Call Saul.
Good lawyer show.
So when you find out in the first episode, so this isn't a spoiler, just so you know, his name's not Saul Goodman.
That makes sense.
His real name. His real name's Jimmy McGill. And the show the show starts off, and he's literally living. His home is in the the nail salon.
Yeah.
It's in the nail salon.
Oh my god.
It's in the closet, in the back closet, in the nail salon.
So that Harvey is a super charming character like Lucifer. Nice. We like a good charming character.
Yes.
I was just talking earlier about the show Community, and Jeff Winger. I don't know if you've seen the show, but it's a great show. Jeff Winger is
that an actor?
No, it's the character's name. Is not a great person at the beginning of the show, but he is, charming and smooth. So, I don't know, it makes him likable, despite...
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Saul's certainly a charmer.
And then by the end, he's a totally different person. So, it's kind of crazy.
Saul in Breaking Bad is like used car salesman, trying to manipulate, sneak around you. You know what I mean?
They're smart.
What?
Like the characters are socially smart.
In what?
And like they can use their situations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like he's manipulative. He's doing it for himself. He's doing a lot of it for himself, and he's not like that.
Same with Saul.
That's what I'm talking
Oh, so you're saying in the show he's different?
Yeah, in Breaking Bad, that's what he's like.
Yeah,
He's
okay.
very.
I was gonna say that's
Yes,
what he's like in Breaking Bad.
But in like Better Call Saul, there'll be things like events or things, situations he's placed into, and I'm like, that's not what Saul would have done. He's like Saul's selfish.
Yeah, very selfish.
And again, he's living out of a closet here. He's living out of a closet here and stuff, and it's like he's certainly a different character.
So it seems like it's like, I know this is before.
Yeah, it's like.
But it's almost like a reality check.
Yeah.
Right, where like he kind of appreciates it more. Like he appreciates.
Oh yeah. He appreciates everything more.
Yeah.
And there's like it's hard. I'm trying not to spoil stuff, but like the stuff about his brother, is really interesting.
I didn't even know he had a brother. So.
Yeah, like family dynamic stuff, cool. Relationship wise, it's interesting. It's confusing, but it's good. And yeah, it's like the first kind of season is almost him against this big lawyer company that his brother works for and stuff.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like the dynamic there, and then there's reveals at the end that I won't spoil, but so it's really good.
Thank you for not
and
spoiling.
it's not as crime. I mean, I think it is later, because I know
other lawyer shows.
Other lawyer shows or Breaking Bad even. Like, Breaking Bad is very gritty.
Yeah.
Crime-related, obviously.
Dramatic.
I'm sure this will get there, but like almost along with his character, because you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he's committing crimes in Breaking Bad. He's not, he really, I'm trying to think. I don't think he's really done that much bad, in
He hasn't broken any rules yet.
Yeah. And so we're going to see how he gets to the point when he's willing to do that. And it's just like...
Now, do you see further past Breaking Bad?
Yes. So you get to find out more after Breaking
Got
Bad. I haven't... Like, literally the first episodes of Season 1 and Season 2 open with, like... It's black and white.
Like, how much does this show during the Breaking Bad era? Like, does it have Bryan Cranston and Aaron Paul in it, or no?
Not yet that I know of. I know they cross over. The shows cross over in Season 4, I think. Tuco was in it. Good to see him again.
Is it really?
I don't know. And I know Gus is supposed to be in it and stuff, which we're going to see. Better Call Saul is great, but was kind of too slow for me. I guess Community was awesome.
Do you think Better Call Saul is slow?
It's slower than Breaking Bad, but I don't mind a show like that. I mean, and for me, I watched Breaking Bad first, so I know the show's going to be good. I know people have seen it. I know his way of writing. So that probably helps. I don't know how you watched it. And it's just like the type of thing where it's like, for me, it works. I'm fine with that kind of slower pace.
Yeah.
Because I know some people didn't like it. Because it's different from Breaking Bad, which I like. It's not this, like, crime, all this, like...
It's not like...
constant motion.
Almost like... A lot of shows that they make based on other shows is like they're trying to make money, more money, just from the concept.
This is because there was more story to tell.
Exactly.
And you can tell that. And he put so much work into the writing of this. And another thing that's actually cool is they filmed this, like, tripod. So Breaking Bad was filmed, like, very handheld. There's a lot of jump shots. Have you seen, like, notice the POV shots? Mm-hmm. I love those. I think those are super cool. But it's different. They want to do this differently. So it's a lot of still... like film on tripod, which I think is cool too. So
Sweet.
Yeah, that's.
All right, how many shows do we have left?
You have 2, I have 1.
All right,
Thank you for the like and the comments. We love the comments.
Yeah, we really do. My next show.
This is a good movie.
Yeah, I'll end with the drama I have on my list.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I do need to see Succession anyway.
But for now, I will say this is pretty basic.
Mm-hmm.
Stranger Things.
Okay, can I say my opinion first?
Yes, go ahead.
I don't know if it's a good show or bad show. I watched season 1 and it was just kind of eh. But
season 1 is probably like a really good season.
But I didn't have anything against season 1. I just was like no need to didn't have necessarily the time or the like. I wasn't like I need to watch more.
What about it?
It was
because for most people that show is known for having to binge it.
But like after season 1, I mean, I feel like they could have ended after season 1 and it would have made sense.
And it wouldn't make sense?
Would have.
Okay.
Maybe after season 2.
What was the ending of season 1?
Oh, she just killed like the Demogorgon and then they were kind of fine.
Did she kill the Demogorgon?
I know that thing, but like again, you see my point. There's nothing that's like Breaking Bad season 3. It ends on a cliffhanger or something like that. You wanna you wanna keep going. That might happen in later seasons for Stranger Things, but I know at least season 1 it was kind of like a lot of things came full circle for me. So it wasn't like I need to watch the next episode, so then I just kind of forgot about it.
Gotcha.
And then my other thing about it is I think it's overhyped.
I mean,
I feel like you have to agree with that. It's
a little bit, but the characters are so good in it.
I think it's overhyped.
The characters are so good.
Like I just think it's overhyped. I think because I think there's so much pressure to watch it and to like it. Like if people were like watch it, and then you don't like it, then they're gonna be upset. But if you know what I mean. Like, if you watch it, you have to like it. You don't have a choice. I think you're going to be more upset
if you don't watch it, though.
I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of pressure to watch it. And...
Yeah, there is.
And it's overhyped for me.
I think it's perfectly
Like,
hyped.
I see a lot of Stranger Things videos, and I'm like... I feel like I would be more inclined to watch it if it wasn't so much, like... I mean, that could just be because it's coming out now.
It racks in a lot of fans who enjoy the show.
It's more...
It's a bad show.
No.
That's what it sounds like you're saying.
No, it's just... I've had people who agree with me, so...
I know.
Like Kareem and Colin. Like Kareem and Colin. Oh, you're saying Kareem and Colin aren't people because of certain reasons?
People.
Racist.
Here, I'll continue with
your
my spiel on why
informative stuff. Thank you. Yes, you can tell me why.
May have turned off. That was unnecessary. Are y'all good about it?
Yep. I'll try. Oh, dang, this is hot.
It's a little hot?
Yeah, a little hot.
Wait, where are they?
Just like me. Not really. Also, anyone think David's cute? David's lonely.
What?
I don't know.
Where did this come from?
That's a plug. It came from earlier, but I never got to say it. You said something, and I was like, oh yeah, you're lonely. Yeah, you talk.
Okay, so...
I liked the characters in Stranger Things too. I agree with the hype culture boosting it way up, but the season 4 connected with previous seasons beautifully.
Yeah.
I can respect that.
I really like season 4. I think... what were the... Season 3, I think, was probably one of my favorite season.
One other thing. How many more seasons of the show are they making?
I think just one.
Okay, good, because they're not going to be kids anymore, and they better stop.
Yeah.
That
has become
if they do one more season, like this season, if it doesn't stop after this season, it's going to get to the point where they ruin the show because they kept going.
Yeah.
And then it's just money grabby.
Because a lot of the time...
That's the worst thing that can happen
if a show has a bad ending, that's usually defines the show.
Certain shows don't. Like, I mean, The Office, I feel like that's not defined by its bad ending. The last, I think, whenever Michael left, they should have ended it.
I didn't watch Game of Thrones, but
I've heard
we
know.
The ending is horrible.
Yeah, people don't like it.
I mean,
they literally made another show. Single. I knew that was going to happen, and it worked.
Why did you do this?
You're welcome.
Yeah, so it wasn't a good ending, which it seems like it didn't ruin the show. Because
no.
it still has a big following.
But I think it really...
made that sequel.
But here's the thing, especially with a drama...
It would have made it so much better if there was a good ending.
Especially with dramas, comedies like The Office, okay, I mean, you could just ignore those, right? But with a drama, you put time and effort into the story. If you're watching Breaking Bad, for example, and season 5 sucked, or the ending sucked, that... sucks because you put all this effort, you watched this whole show, and it was so good, and then it's just you just shoved it down the drain, which they did not do at all. It was a great ending, but if they had, that would be kind of like
Yeah, but I see what
just
you mean with
watched
the
this
ages
for, like,
because
what?
it's been 4 seasons in 6 years. So they're getting older and older and older.
And they're
older.
supposed to be kids, and then it's like,
Yeah.
why are you even doing this anymore?
Even though still it looks pretty accurate right now.
I think like some things like I'd say like
They're not super close to their actual age.
the newest
but it
Harry
seems
Potter
like they
movie
are.
was like the most recent, the last few
Fantastic
Harry.
Beasts?
No, sorry, yeah, I realized that after the 7 and 8, they looked a bit too old. I think they looked a bit too old, especially Ron.
They're like 40 years old.
Yeah. Or I also hate when they do high school movies with like 30-year-olds. I'm like, what are you even doing?
There's this movie that looks so bad on Netflix. Senior Year. You know the Australian lady from like Pitch Perfect and stuff? She used to be like overweight. Like she was known for being an overweight Australian lady.
I've never seen Pitch
Really?
Perfect. Anyway, talk about your show. I need to plug this in.
Wait, where are you going?
Talk about your show.
The whole point is talking to you.
I need to poop.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Should we? Okay.
Just talk.
Stranger Things.
I'll listen from the bathroom.
I like that they're willing to kill characters.
To what?
I'm not talking to you.
Wow.
I like that they're willing to kill characters. I think they shouldn't have killed Eddie because I like Eddie. And that makes me sad. Okay? That made me really sad. I really like Angelica's character. That's an interesting take. I haven't seen a lot of people be like, Angelica's my favorite character, which I don't think Angelica's my favorite character, but just Angelica brings like a lot of, I don't know, energy to the story, and that's part of the reason season 3 was really good with the Mind Flare and all that, because like and Robin was a great addition to the team, and then we got Susie. So Susie, Robin, Angelica were all new that season, and those are really good characters. What was season 2? I'm trying to think. I guess season 2 is my least favorite because I can't think of it. Season 1, I know it was Demigorg. Oh, was season 2 Demodogs? Let's see. I think that was the Demodogs, right? Oh, and yeah, and there was that whole side plot where Eleven like finds out her past about her mom, which in season 4 they kind of like forgot all that. Like it was like in season 2 she spent all that time remembering her past, and then in season 4 it was like, oh yeah, you forgot a bunch of stuff as well, more stuff, and some of the same stuff. Like one of her empowering memories in season 4 was remembering her mom, but she had already done that in season 2, so that doesn't make a lot of sense. But it's an overall great show. You ready? What are you doing? See what I have to deal with.
Okay. That wasn't on purpose, I promise.
What did you do? I like that when you push the button, it doesn't just immediately stop the music,
I did
it
that.
fades
I'm
out.
amazing. Look, they were laughing. Also, make sure to subscribe. We didn't say that yet.
Oh yeah, subscribe.
We're trying to get to
290, which...
Let's call it 285.
Yeah, it
Would you
doesn't-
do the egg for 285? How many are we at?
282.
If we get to 285, he's going to crack an egg on his head. Or I'm going to slap an egg on his head.
Yeah. I love Eddie so much, but I could predict his death with... Yeah, okay. 10. Sorry.
I'm joking. I don't even know who Eddie is. So.
I know. Eddie's death was so painful, especially the fact that the town, like, had no idea. Like, he didn't die. He died a hero, obviously, but the town didn't know that. The town still saw him, as like just a bad dude. So that kind of sucks.
That's not a good bet.
I did think Steve was gonna die this season, which he might next season, but he kept talking about a future with Nancy and stuff. So when characters talk about their future, they're usually gonna die. So, but Eddie's saying like, "Oh, I always run." Yeah, that was pretty obvious. He was gonna die too.
Yeah.
What's your last show?
Okay, I think this is a little bit predictable, but I mean,
I think it's gonna be Breaking Bad.
What do you think it's gonna be?
Breaking Bad.
Are you sure it's gonna be Breaking Bad?
I mean, you said it was your favorite show, and you haven't mentioned it yet. So
yeah, I do have to say that my favorite all-time show is. Yo, Mr. White.
Jesse, we need to cook.
That was yo, Mr. White. That's actually a pretty good impression, yo.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah. Here, let me go.
I'm Skylar White, yo. Please stop selling weed to...
Hey, get away from me. This is our crystal meth.
How old is that at this point?
Pretty old.
We made some like sugar candy.
Crystal meth. It's not
Crystal meth
it's not
look-alike.
ultra pure.
At this point, it was a lot clearer.
That focus, David.
That is some pretty good focus.
I don't know how we did this, but
This stream is 10 out of 10 quality.
I know, and no one's watching. It's like our best stream. Do you like crystal meth? We'll stop. Oh wait, we have to do. Yo, do you like crystal meth? Yo,
Yes.
It's so good.
Buy our stuff.
The stuff he makes is the bomb, yo. It's so good. Watch. I can tuco it, you know?
No, it's not good anymore though.
Wow! Look at that! Ah. Yo, it's amazing, yo.
Okay, well, can I pull a Walter White?
I don't know what you're gonna do. Oh no. Am I Jane?
No. You're Tuco.
Oh, what happens to Tuco?
Where is it?
I don't know. What? Do you,
know.
what?
I don't know. Where is it?
Say my name. You're Heisenberg. You're god dang right. God
Okay.
dang.
I probably shouldn't put that on stream anyway.
What? Oh, the GUN?
Yeah.
Just use that.
What?
What are you gonna do to me?
Just kill you.
Whoa! Whoa! You see that? Look what you did, you little jerk.
That was not part of the plan?
All part of the plan. We got a comment. What?
Yeah,
Yo.
that's when he brought on the meth.
Oh, that's when we're on the meth.
Yes, we don't just destroyed our set.
It's beautiful. Okay.
It's beautiful.
Hey, what the heck?
Anywho, make sure to like. Also, the other person who's here should comment.
There's another person here.
Yeah, there's two. Isn't that crazy?
There's Tuco.
Anyway, Breaking Bad's an amazing show. Where are studios under attack? I know. How dare he?
What?
It says studios under attack.
Your name's Studios?
Get away. Whoa. What you doing there? You said you liked fascist Rick. I don't.
It was just two fingers.
David, what
It was
was
just
that?
two fingers.
Oh yeah, definitely. Anywho. We're just there for a second. Okay. How much of Breaking Bad have you seen?
I am a little bit into season 4. I don't remember what is going on.
Season 4 is amazing, especially the ending. Whoa.
I really like the part where I hope you guys have seen enough of Breaking Bad.
Yeah. So if spoiler alert right now, say what
Right
you
now.
want to say.
Hank likes crystals.
No, it's minerals. It's minerals, Marie.
It's the same thing.
No, they're minerals. I
You
love.
don't know. Hank is paralyzed in his legs.
That's like one of the funniest things.
And
There's
for
so
some
many
reason,
memes.
he just collects crystals and
Mineral.
looks at them.
I don't know if it's
Minerals?
like a metaphor for
Yeah,
like
I
the
don't.
meth or something.
I don't know if it's like hinting at like because he's
Have you
part of
gotten to the
FDA.
Have you gotten to the dinner party yet?
Explain.
When Walt's like,
Without
I don't know, he might not be your guy.
To who?
To Hank, at dinner. Yeah, you've gotten there because you finished season 3, or maybe not.
Explain.
They're at Hank's in the wheelchair,
Okay.
and they have dinner.
I haven't seen Hank in a wheelchair yet, so
Alright,
I don't think I'm there yet.
cool. Oh yeah, because it's after.
Cooking is art or science? Breaking Bad question. Well,
Cooking is both.
yeah.
It's a scientific art.
Scientific art.
There's a science to it, but it's also an art.
Cooking is STEM.
Because it depends how you're doing the cooking.
You need science.
You can even
You need technology. You don't really need engineering
or mathematics.
or math.
It's sta.
Because
And you mean
I was thinking.
steam.
I was thinking STEAM. I was
So
like,
just-
wait, where'd the art? Where'd the art part of STEM go?
But also like, you can even argue cooking is art, baking is science. Baking is science. Yeah.
Baking is for sure science.
But then decorating is not.
yeah,
decorating
decorating is not
Anyway,
science.
yeah, that's a good episode. You'll see it.
Okay.
That didn't really spoil much anyway. It's after.
Yeah, I don't know what you're
It's
saying,
after
so-
you know who dies.
Hank.
No.
Who's you know who?
Gail. That ending is so good, and it's so interesting to see how Walt works best under pressure. Like he's like he's literally like pinned back to the
That's
wall.
Crazy how he got out of that
I'm
situation.
like, because I'm watching it, I'm like, how does he get out of this? If what? I'm like, I know he does because there's 2 more seasons of the show, but
Exactly.
what?
I feel like if it didn't have more seasons, you know, like if we watched it released season by season,
Mhm.
it would be so much more. It would be way better.
Yeah, it would
Because
be even
it
more.
would
It would be
even
even
more
better. Yeah, because it's like
suspense.
anything could happen.
Yeah.
Because obviously it's hard, but at the same time they will announce when it's the final season.
Yeah.
So it's like
But you don't know if anyone dies in that season.
Yeah, exactly.
Still.
That is the one thing you do know. You know, like, okay, this person. Because, like, I mean, you can assume Walt
Just because the show's over doesn't mean someone
Yeah.
needs to die.
True. And it's like, also, like, you could assume, like, okay, this isn't this. Because you know Walt's the main character, so you know he's going to be in the final season.
Yeah.
But, like, Jesse?
Jesse's
You don't know,
also
'cause
going to be in the final season.
Well, not necessarily.
Yes.
No, because he's not a main character.
Yeah, he is.
No, because he wasn't going to be in the show.
Yeah, but now he is, and he's now the main,
No.
a main
The
character.
main character's Walt. Jesse is not
Jesse's
the main
also
character.
a main character.
Look it up. We can debate this all day. Jesse is not a main character.
Jesse is
The
in like the
story-
same amount as
The
Walt.
story is a negative character art about Walter White and his descent, because basically the character of Walter White. This is why I love.
I
the
don't
show.
care. Jesse's in the show like just as much as Walter.
No,
And you could say, "Oh, it focused on Walter's personal life." Yeah, it's so does Jesse.
not as much. Anyway, the show is about Walter White, and I love his character arc. I'm not gonna tell you that. Walt's the type of guy who it's like you lose your liking in him.
More and more.
Yeah.
It's not like you like him more and more.
It's like the opposite of like you don't like the character at the beginning and then you start to like him. It's like
Yeah.
you dislike him, and that's the point. You see a guy slowly become who he lets himself be, because the whole idea of the show is this is like the reason he lets himself do this is because he always felt like lets other people push him around and he doesn't have control in his life.
Yeah.
And when he gets the diagnosis, he's like, I'm gonna take the wheels
Speaking of
now.
that,
I'm gonna do what I want.
pressuring his son into drinking the
Oh my
alcohol,
God, that was
a horrible scene.
That there are some brutal scenes to watch, because
Yeah.
Hank's trying to be nice about it too,
Yeah.
without like embarrassing him in front of his son, and it's like, oh, it's awful. It's rough,
Horrible scene.
and it's
But
like,
so good.
It's
obviously.
exactly that. It's like car crash. That's the
Yeah.
entirety of Breaking Bad. It's a car crash.
Yeah.
You don't want to look away, and it's so suspenseful. But it's so good, and it just keeps getting better. I love Gus. He's so scary because he's just the silence.
Have you seen the video of Gus telling you to wash your hands?
Yes, I love that one.
That is
it's
an
like,
amazing
and I
video.
love the like, welcome to Los Pollos Hermanos family. Today, like this employee training video. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
I like everything. Gus is amazing. He's terrifying. The actor, he's an amazing actor. I don't know how he does it.
One of the things
He looks so terrifying and so intimidating.
after Gail dies,
Yeah.
part of the fear from Gus, like
That scene.
is the silence.
Oh my god,
The
I
fact
forgot
that,
you've
like,
seen that scene. That
Gus
right? You're just
doesn't speak.
I'm watching that scene. He walks in. It's like it's like long scene too. He
Yeah.
walks in. He takes his clothes off. So this sounds creepy. But he takes his clothes off, switches
Does he?
into the outfit. Or
I
takes
think he
some
just
out.
puts it
Yeah,
on.
but he takes his jacket off because I remember there's the shot of him and he's literally just like
Take it off.
Just
Take it off.
slowly
Take it
taking
off.
his jacket
Take
off
it off.
and hanging
Take
it up.
it
And he's so calm the whole time, and
Take it
you're
off.
like, what is
Take
he gonna
it off.
do? Is he
Take
gonna
it
punish
off.
Walt? Is he
Take
gonna
it
hurt
off.
Jesse?
Take it
And it's
off.
like you're ruining it. And it's,
Am I?
Yes.
I don't think I am.
Yes. Anyway, and it's like you just don't know what's, and that was not what I expected to happen either. And it's just like, oh.
Yeah.
It's like,
I felt so bad for Gail.
oh my god, me too. Because it's weird because Gail's not a good person. I mean, he's a good person, but like, oh, so he's a criminal. But like, you feel so bad for him. And Jesse, the emotion that he shows in that scene, I'm like,
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
how? How do you do that? And he didn't even take an acting course ever.
Really?
Entirely self-taught. I'm like,
Jeez.
what? How do you do that?
Okay.
It's like, it's honestly so impressive. And one last thing, Bryan Cranston is amazing. The difference between him and Malcolm in the Middle and Breaking Bad is night and day. I have no idea how he does it.
It sounded like you were just gonna pull a me. Bob Marley is important.
Oh yeah. One last thing. Sorry.
Okay.
2 favorite characters would be for both of us. I'll go first. It's so hard, but I think I'd have to go Saul. I love Saul. I think he's so funny. 3 favorite characters. Saul. I love Mike. Mike is so cool. And like, I just love him. I don't know what it is. He's so cool. But like, I don't know. And I think I have to go Gus. Because I just love Gus's character. I mean, like, Jesse's amazing too. But like, wow, yeah. It's really tough.
I'm out of brain.
Huh? Yeah.
There we go. Still kind of out of frame. What's going on? Okay. Good. What's going on?
Keep talking. I'm just opening something up.
Okay. I am thinking. Who are my favorite characters?
Yeah, it's really rough.
All right, this is an interesting one. Please don't say this is okay. Okay, please ignore the please. All right, I think I've got it.
Did you see that up in the corner? Okay.
Hank.
Oh, I do love Hank. Later, again, Hank is the type of character, like, the first few episodes, you're like, ooh.
And Jesse.
What about third?
You said 2.
And then I said 3, so pick a third.
Walter.
Really? I like Walt. I mean, it's hard for me. I do love Walter. I feel like I hate it, but I'm like one of those people who kind of likes Walter till the end, because I like villains. Like, not like, oh, they're a good person. Like, oh yeah, they're doing. But I just think villains are the cooler characters.
Yeah.
And like the bad guy. That's why I literally picked. I mean,
have you seen Megamind?
And I think Walter in this is great. And without spoiling, season finale, perfect. Wraps everything that you want. Wraps it all up.
Other than Hank dying.
Why did you look at that? You didn't watch the video, right? Okay, good. So you don't know when it will happen.
No.
Because it's not in the finale.
I just know it was comparing it to a show called Metastasis.
Metastases. It's
Metastases?
the Colombian remake of Breaking Bad. They just copied it. Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah, it's literally Breaking Bad, but Colombian, and in 2 seasons. So the character development is like, whoom! So instead of being slow, gradual, I watched a video and it looks horrible.
I've seen things, it's like scene to scene
Yeah.
exact thing.
Yeah, they just copied it.
Fun.
I don't know how it's legal. But
Yeah, how
I
is
guess
it- how is it
different
still on?
country.
All right, moving on. We've talked about Breaking Bad for a while now.
Yes, because it's amazing.
I know it is. This is one that we probably won't talk about a lot because you have not seen it. But it is a really good drama type show.
Can I guess?
Yes.
Give me a hint. Other than drama type show, I want to.
You know what it is.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
I thought, but
Yes.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Oh, Ted Lasso.
It's a drama type show.
I don't know.
That's more comedy.
Do you talk about it a lot?
I've talked about it at times.
At times. I don't know.
Important times.
The best of times. Look at that singing voice. Sitcom.
I never said it was a sitcom.
You try and guess too. We'll see. Give us little hints. I'm
it's
challenging.
not a sitcom.
I'm challenging the people watching. We're gonna see who can guess first.
It is a Netflix original. Netflix original drama. Just a season. I think. I don't want them to make another season if there's only one season because it finished perfectly. So.
I need to look at Netflix.
I've talked about this a lot.
What could it be? As soon as I figure it out, I'm gonna figure it out.
You're gonna be like, I'm an idiot.
Yeah. And it's not series, fortunately.
Oh, there's 3 seasons. There's 3 seasons,
And you
but
haven't seen the others?
no, I have.
Cobra Kai.
No.
Morbius.
Queen's Gambit. That's a good guess. A funny thing about Queen's Gambit.
Have you seen it?
I have, other than like a quarter of the last episode. I fell asleep watching the last episode,
And you just
and I just never went back to watch it. I don't remember the story at all, so like it's not going to be like a good ending.
This
so,
is Space Force.
I don't know. No,
Darn it.
that's a comedy.
Oh yeah.
Come on, you know it.
Afterlife.
Yeah, there you go.
That was I probably could figure that out.
Yeah, that was pretty obvious. It's the show.
Wait, I don't want to watch myself do that. I don't know where that came from. I have a...
Did you just get possessed?
Oh, I'm about to do it. You ready? You ready? I just got dragged to hell. Literally just the devil.
Oh my god.
This is super weird and super random, but in theater, when the director's trying to just tell the guy playing Beast, I'm trying not to use names, how to do the voice, he's literally describing Batman. He's like, I want to sound like this. I'm like, I'm Batman. I'm the Beast and Beauty and the Beast. That was all this time. Be our guest. Be our guest.
I'm gonna kick you out of the house. I own this house. You better kiss me before that flower dies.
I'm Batman.
Wanna know how I got these scars?
I want to know how I got these scars. Let me tell you.
Alright,
how
can I explain
I
Afterlife
got
now?
these scars. That's what the Joker sounds like.
Alright, I'm gonna read.
I feel like that was a pretty good impression.
I'm gonna read the description.
My father wanted me to smile more. That's pretty good, right?
Our purple light is down.
Purple light, purple light.
No.
I don't think we're gonna have time for movies since you have to leave soon.
Yeah. That's good.
We'll do movies a different time.
Yeah.
That is way too much.
What?
Oh, wait, no, it's not.
What is way too much?
They're buying in my bad
Look
shark,
at this
Chad.
battery pack here.
OMG, that's perfect Joker. Thank you.
I'm amazing.
You want to know how I got these?
No, you have to.
scars? You want to know how I got these scars?
Yeah, you're probably better.
You want to know how
You have to add the shaking and the tongue thing. Like,
my father? Well, let's just say
The way you say father is really good.
he was a difficult man. Father.
oh, there's someone new watching.
Hi.
Welcome, as we're doing Joker impressions. Specifically,
Welcome back to
what's his
Aperture
name?
Hour.
Heath Ledger?
Yes.
Specifically, Heath Ledger joke.
Yes.
Why? If you're gonna have it, turn it down.
Turn it up, cause welcome to Jurassic Park.
It is not turning down.
Okay. Hi. Antonio's not here this week.
Oh my god, Antonio. Okay, can I discuss Afterlife now?
Yeah.
Okay, so Afterlife is a drama about a guy. Alright, talk about movies now?
Drama about it.
Whose wife just passed away. That's a euphemism for died a gruesome death.
Or should be pushing up the daisies. Learn that from English.
I don't know what that was.
Why are you like a South idiot country guy?
Oh, are all people from the country idiots?
No, that's why I specified idiot.
No, it sounded like you were saying all people from the South are idiots.
No, you're an idiot country guy. If I just said you're a country guy, that would make people think that I would have thought everyone was idiots because you sound like an idiot.
No.
But you specifically sound like an idiot country guy.
You sound like a... What's the word?
Yeah, what is the word? Tell me.
Begins with an I.
Influencer.
Yeah! We are way too loud. Good job. Wow. Wow.
Wow.
You
Good
sound...
job.
What is the word? Ignorant. You're an ignorant...
Igneous.
You're an ignorant human being.
Why?
Because you think all people from the country are stupid.
I've specified that I don't.
Anyway, let's continue.
Okay.
Also, make sure you subscribe, because if we get 3 more, David's going to crack an egg on his head.
His wife just died a gruesome,
Wow.
a brutal and gruesome death from cancer.
I don't know. Okay. I mean, I guess
I'm
that could
adding
be
some
gruesome.
adjectives here, okay?
Yeah.
But honestly, it was rightfully so had a big impact on him, and he was very sad and just depressed and just didn't want to do anything really. Like the only thing getting him out of bed was having to take care of his dog, which is a great part of the show. It's like a very subtle thing, like they don't really bring it up, but the fact that, you know, I love dogs, so the fact that a dog is, you know, stopping him from, you know, killing himself.
Yes.
Is
For me, that would be a cat.
pretty cool, if I do say so
For some,
myself.
it might be a goldfish. For others, it might be a ferret. Maybe a hamster or a mouse. Or a louse or a frouse. But whatever you do,
Don't put it in my blouse.
we're Dr. Seuss, and we approve this message. Thank you, everyone. See you next time.
We're Nixon. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to talk about
Okay, just
afterlife.
start, okay?
Okay. But he just like doesn't care about life, really. You know, like he's put at gunpoint multiple times in robberies, and he's just like, "Do I look like a guy who
Shoot
cares?"
me!
And he like, kind of just doesn't.
Like Rick.
And he survives
Right.
that.
Like Rick.
Yeah.
Because his wife dies.
I guess don't let your wife die.
And his daughter dies. And he pushes everyone away who wants to love him.
But there's like really good characters in the show. From Sri Lanka. You're from Sri Lanka?
That's cool.
That is pretty
Is
sick.
that a heart for him? I knew that was coming.
Oh, jeez. I saw it fall. Just stay there for a sec. Maybe I should get the lamp. It's a little crooked. Okay, so Owen's dead. Good. Oh yeah, for you guys who are new, this here is Owen. I'm David.
David likes to create emotional boundaries between people and not let people get close to him. That's why he acts out like this. I'm sorry for his behavior. Let's continue.
Wow, that got deep real quick. So just like Owen said,
Man
that's
buns are the best. No.
the
get
lead
it.
character is played by Ricky Gervais, who is a great actor and comedian. So
Ricky
it's
Gervais.
kind of like like the Eternal Sunshine, Uncut Gems of Ricky Gervais. You know. I just replaced your battery.
Turn it off and on again.
Have you tried turning it on? Off and on again.
Have you tried turning it on? Also, make sure to like and subscribe.
Nah, it's dead.
You wanna know how I got these scars? I need to stop doing Joker impressions because, you see, if I keep doing them, I might go insane.
I hope you guys are fine with no purple.
Purple. It's a color. Inside Out's a good movie.
We didn't really get to talk about movies.
We're gonna do that next time. Also,
That was sick.
we're gonna add some honorable mentions.
Did you see that
Yep.
it went... Wait, some of the Afterlife.
We have 6 minutes left.
Okay, fine. Afterlife has a great ending. It's one of those endings that are, up to interpretation on like what it means. There's kind of interpretation that most people agree on, but still, it's kind of up to you. The ending, not just the ending scene,
He wakes up and
that
it
I'm
was all a
talking.
dream.
So that's what I'm talking about is the ending scene with like it's up to interpretation, but just like the ending episode is really good.
Mhm.
Like it like you're like Breaking Bad, it kind of ties things together really nicely.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Okay, one thing. This is kind of a spoiler.
Don't tell me, I might watch it.
Okay, you should watch it. So
Oh.
I won't tell you. I won't tell you. But it like kind of cuts on standards. Like it tears down some standards for shows. You're like cliche characters. They're like, oh, it's this character. They're gonna do this. Like either if it's just comic relief, then it's just gonna be comic relief. Like, they like push boundaries for characters, and there's a lot of good growth, and especially with the main character. And it's very serious, but there's some good humor.
Yeah.
One scene, he pours his dad's ashes in the middle of a restaurant.
Nice. That's actually one thing I was thinking about. I think after watching some Better Call Saul, that makes me think of him differently. Like it gives him more character.
Yeah.
Like knowing what he's gone through to get to where he is, because he is definitely the comic relief of the show. It's not just that,
Yeah.
but that is a big part of his role.
Yeah. Comic relief. Yeah.
But he that's not his sole purpose, but he is a big part of that. But then he's kind of like the type of person who would like laugh through the pain. Very much that type
Like
of guy.
me.
At least in Breaking Bad, he is that type of guy. I don't think he is that guy in Better Call Saul yet. But yeah, let's shoot off some honorable mentions for the last few minutes.
All right, we're gonna talk about him briefly.
Okay, I'll go first.
I only have two.
Smiling Friends.
Oh, such a
Amazing
good
show. It's
It
so
is
weird.
so weird and ridiculous.
But you should watch it.
Oh my god, it's on Hulu?
Or HBO Max, whatever.
Yeah,
I think both,
and-
actually.
And it's quite strange.
It's quite strange, but it's
I
so
love it.
funny.
It's just like kind of Afterlife. It's really dark at times, but it's also
It's
really
like
bizarre.
dark, but like the darkness is like weird and out of place, which makes it funny.
Yeah.
It'll just be like, it's a lovely day. How dare you go near me? But
You
like
know?
not.
Like it'll be like bright sunshine and birds,
And then someone will just, like-
pull up a gun,
and it's like
like
someone will be talking and it's just like zoomed in like right here
the
on their
art
face.
style. I will say is
It's-
amazing because
yeah.
it varies
different,
so
yeah.
much. Some characters are super realistic,
Some
like
are
the
stop
boss
motion.
is like every wrinkle on his finger
Yeah.
is like very evident, which is really out of place.
Yeah.
It's,
And like
it,
the other
adds to
characters
it.
are just a shape with color and an eye.
Yeah.
You know? And then others are like stop motion.
Yeah.
It's really
And
good.
others are just stick figures.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy. It's amazing.
You know, yours?
Do you have two?
I have a bunch, so I can go next.
Okay, mine is the show Lupin, which is actually a French-made show. It's about a gentleman thief. So like, it's kind of more like like the villain you root for.
Yeah.
He has a lot of charm. And he's very intelligent, and just like Walter, he can get out of situations under pressure super well. But it's not just he works well under pressure. He has great plans. Like he's everything's well thought out, and it's
I know what you mean.
like kind of like an Ocean's 11 where it's like you get to see them like
If
beat
I'd
the
seen that
system,
movie,
where like they beat the system and sneak past everything, and you like get to see
the planning.
the planning
You son
and
of
the
a-
action,
I'm in.
right?
What's the job? If you get it, you get it.
And yeah, it's a great show.
Solar Opposites is good too. Very funny. It's another
It is a great
recommendation.
show.
I thought
Same
of it-
creator as Rick and Morty.
Yeah, and then like a bunch of Marvel shows like Loki. I think Loki is the one Marvel show that I'm like, that's a really good show. The others I'm like, okay, they're fine.
Yeah.
I mean,
I agree.
they're fine. But that's like that stands out. Moon Knight was pretty good.
Hopefully we don't get taken down because of this song.
Moon Knight was pretty good.
Moon Knight was really good. I liked
WandaVision
Moon
was
Knight.
good the first time, not the most
It
rewatchable
was
show.
weird.
And then it was like fun figuring it out.
Yeah, I really
But then
liked
once
it.
you figured it
It's not a very rewatchable
Yeah,
show.
which is why I wouldn't put it there. And I don't like that they just did it again in Doctor Strange. So
Yeah.
Alright. And then Kenobi and some of other Star Wars shows.
And then my second one is Series of Unfortunate Events,
Mm-hmm.
based on the book series. It's one of those shows, again, that's like, it pushes boundaries of what a show should be.
And
You know,
Breaking Bad definitely did
Like,
that.
the humor is great. It's not like making jokes.
Mm-hmm.
How would you describe the humor? It's
It's like funny because
like very to the point and direct.
yeah, but it's like funny as in
and
like
subtle.
they're not making a joke.
Yeah, like situationally funny.
Yeah.
And
Or like
just like one like blank comment someone will make,
Yeah,
and it's
exactly.
just like hilarious.
um
But it's not like them being like saying a joke. You know?
like a sitcom. Like they're like
That was a horrible idea. Like bum 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 bum. It's more like I don't know.
in the laugh track.
Yeah.
That's one thing I do like about Malcolm in the Middle. It doesn't have a laugh track. That's just something I thought about now.
Oh, and again, Serial Unfortunate Events is pretty dark.
Yeah.
But like in a great way. Like it's a sweet dark.
And then my last
Dark
show
chocolate.
we'll see.
We'll
Don't
see.
Hug Me, I'm Scared season 2 or season 1. I don't really know. I don't really know how it
You haven't
works.
seen season 2 yet, so
That's where I'm going. Might be. I'm sure it will be because they're amazing. If you haven't seen Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, go watch it right now on YouTube, and then find a way to watch season 2 because it's amazing. I bet.
yeah, season 1's really good.
I mean, there's no way it's not gonna be good.
I know.
Like
I mean, like they redid it. So-
they're like when creators put that kind of work into it, that makes me like.
Yeah.
And it's YouTubers, so it's like, I mean, they're not YouTubers though, but they're like that's where they post their stuff. But they actually have a budget this time. What I heard about it is that they have a budget, right? But they kept the homemade feel to it, which is good. You know what I mean? And I think that's like a good thing about it. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
that's what I've heard. So I'm gonna go watch that right now. Bye.
All right.
No. Oh yeah, and that's the last thing I was gonna say. The thing about Breaking Bad is it definitely broke barriers for the time.
Yeah.
I think it was like
Revolutionary.
for what a show
I like
could
something
be.
different.
Because it's like a show wasn't necessarily expected to be a story. He didn't necessarily know everything that was gonna happen, but he knew like there was a beginning and an end to it. It wasn't like, oh, when should we end this? It was like, okay, I have a pretty good sense of how long it's gonna take to get to where we want him to be, what's gonna happen. Again, obviously,
Well planned out.
It was more planned out, and it's just a long story.
Yeah.
It's not like a comedy where it's just like, oh, it ends when we're ready for it to end. It's like it ends when the story needs it to end, which I think is the best part about it.
All right.
But yeah.
On that note, I think we're done with our honorable mentions. Thank you to the two viewers who stuck around for this large chunk.
We have to check. Maybe we got 3 subscribers. Subscribe right now, and then David gets eggs on his head.
I seriously doubt it.
You too. Oh God, people watching. I need to change the thumbnail.
Go to
We did.
live.
Huh?
Go to live. You didn't.
We didn't. So
That's okay.
That's okay.
All right.
But make sure to subscribe for more
We'll end
content
there.
like this. We're gonna be doing. I think
We're gonna
we should
do
another
a super YouTube ending because it's
because
fun.
it's funny.
We like making fun of that.
Yep.
Okay. Ready?
One last thing.
Okay.
Check out for more streams in the future. Don't know when they'll be, but we'll make announcements and shorts. And we're making gaming channel if we get to 300 subscribers, so make sure to subscribe. Thank you all for watching. See you next time.